In this video, we're going to watch Brian from Here's the Deal. He just posted a video earlier, and I kind of like it. And it showcases a lot of things that we are going to talk about, discuss on this channel. And me and my son are going to go out and do First Amendment auditing, amongst other things. And the reason why I'm doing it with my son is because many years ago, I was pulled over with my son in my truck. And the cop came up to the truck and asked me for my ID and stuff. And my son was sitting in the truck with me. And went back to his car. And as I sat there, quite a while, all of a sudden, K9 shows up. Had no idea they was coming. Don't know why they was coming, but there they were. And then before I knew it, the K9 officer comes up to the passenger side, brings the truck down the side, goes around the front, comes around to my side, goes to the back, looks at the state cop behind me that pulled me over, did something. I don't know what they did. And then he takes the dog back around the passenger side, goes up to the fender wheel, and reaches down and grabs the collar of the dog and pushes him underneath there to make it look like the dog was sniffing on something. As soon as a cop touches that collar, you know something's going on. That shouldn't be happening. They're going to get you on something. They're going to try. They want in that truck. They want to do something. And then he brought it back around, and sure enough, the cop comes up and asked me to exit the vehicle, and I did. Claimed that there was an alert, and he put me on the side of the truck and searched me. I didn't consent to none of it. Searched me. And then after that, he ended up putting me behind his car and another car between the two and told me to get on the ground, take my boots and my socks off. So I did that too. And all while my son was up there crying and didn't understand what was going on. At the end of the thing, they had nothing. They let me go. It was ridiculous. And ever since then, my son's been interested about this stuff. And I always told him that there's good cops. Don't worry about it, blah, 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 blah. But the more that I have saw it, just because you have an encounter with a cop and it's good, doesn't mean that that cop is a good cop. It just means that he was just being nice in that moment. Maybe for his record to show that he's not always bad or whatever. But, and there was more, I've had more instances than that, but we're going to go with that one and we're going to start this video. And I just want to give credits to Brian on Who's the Deal, or Here's the Deal. Sorry about that. And let's just go ahead and get into the video. I'm wearing the mask because I can.
Will you roll this back window down for me? Beauty Star more. Will you roll this back window down for me so I can see in? Hello?
He could just come on up to the window.
Can you roll this back window down for me?
I gotta show you who's in charge.
Driver of the vehicle, roll the back window down. All right, driver of the vehicle, step out.
Hey, Meta, record a video.
Don't worry, everything's being recorded.
Yeah, that's cool, that's cool.
All right.
Everything's being recorded, but sometimes they can maneuver their cameras where it doesn't capture something, or they redact stuff. We all know this.
Is there something back there you're trying to hide?
Nothing. You can search. I'll help you.
I don't want to search your
You can
car.
search. I remember you. You can search. I'll help you. You can do it. Matter of fact, I don't consent to any search or seizures.
I'm not trying to search your car.
Okay, do your job.
The only reason
Right.
I wanted you to shut up.
If you gonna write, look, stop being unprofessional.
Right there, that would bother me. Just shut up. That's crazy.
And telling people
Yes,
shut
sir.
up. Stop
I'm not
doing
being-
it. Be
the-
professional.
the only reason
you're
I wanna-
supposed to de-escalate the situation. Stop telling me to shut up. That's rude. Have some manners. I'm here to comply with whatever you want to tell me
You're about
to
to
do.
talk yourself into jail.
For what?
Wow. How do you talk
Because
about
you're being aggressive.
So, is that a crime?
Yes.
Being aggressive is a crime.
It's enough to get you to take.
So you can literally just walk up to a cop and talk yourself into jail. That's crazy. Not admitting to any crimes or anything of that nature, you can talk yourself into jail.
All right. I'm gonna talk to you like this. That's okay with you? You okay with
I
that?
don't want you to talk.
You okay?
I want me to conduct my
I invoke
traffic
my
stop.
right to remain silent.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. I'm Officer Boyd with the Richmond Police Department. The only reason I asked you to throw it on your back window is because I couldn't see inside. That's why I asked you to step out. The reason I'm pulling you over is because your tag's expired. Do you have a license, insurance, and updated tag?
Yes.
Let me see it.
And they run the tags, get they tell that you already have them updated. appreciate it.
Thank you. Where's your license and insurance?
801-458-121.
Negative. Where's your license and insurance?
801-458-121.
Your license
I'm
and
giving it
insurance.
to you. How much time do I have to give it to you once my phone in my hand? Do you know that Mississippi made the Mississippi Mobile ID app and every officer in the state has to accept this as a form of ID?
I do know that.
You do know that?
I do know
So
that. Well, pull it up.
I'm pulling. Is that what I'm doing?
You're arguing about it.
How I'm arguing with my phone in my hand?
You're not pulling it up.
I love your laws. You love them?
I do.
Yeah, you told me you break them and sleep good at night the last time on camera. Yeah, you said that.
Beauty and more on Pear Orchard.
You said that.
Never said that.
Right there. I'm legal. I don't break y'all laws.
You have an expired tag on your car.
Yeah, I need to put that on there. I have it on there by the day. I'm legal. I follow y'all laws. Because I don't like talking to y'all.
Yeah. Give you some trouble?
Verbally aggressive. He does have some profile. I'm not verbally aggressive. I'm telling him I'm 100% legal, and this is practice. This practice, I got everything he wants.
There's nothing legal about an expired tag.
Yeah, the tag is right there. I need to put it on there. It's nothing. I'm not missing nothing that y'all gonna ask for. If y'all translate this to verbal aggressiveness, then that's y'all. I'm not missing nothing. I keep the laws. Me telling you I keep the laws verbally aggressive. No, he knows me from previous traffic stops. The last time they pulled me over for this legal tint with the BMW on it, and he the one who took me to jail for it. The dude put the broke tint meter on it, and he said he don't have a problem with it. And then the judge threw it out. He knows I'm not lying. They put me over right there in the old Canton the last time. Dude put the tint meter on my legal tint.
Well,
Just because the angle he was saying. No, I'm saying that the judge said it's not illegal.
okay. Well, my tip meter's not broke. I can put it on there.
Yeah, put it on there. Yeah. But I'm telling him the last time they did that, it didn't fly. And I was telling them that this is legal tint up off the car like this.
Okay, but it's not legal to have an expired tag.
Right, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Do you mind rolling your window up just a little bit on the driver
You
door?
do whatever you want to
Well,
do.
I mean, it's
in the search and seizures.
Well, I'm not searching your car.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just asking you roll the window up just a
He
little
told me to
bit.
step out the car, man. He told me to step out the car.
Oh, I see.
If you want to touch my car against my will, then you do it.
Well, I mean, I can measure your tent, but I'm asking
Measure
if
it.
Well, I'm asking
You
if...
got permission to measure my tent.
Okay, that's all I need to do.
I don't want you to work anything in my vehicle.
Well, you just said I could.
I told you I want you to do it. I didn't tell you to do that.
Well,
I didn't tell you to do that.
you are detained, so that's technically I can.
I'm not trying to help you hurt me.
Calm down. Hey, calm down.
I'm trying to hurt you.
Well, if you will shut your mouth, I'll tell you that you're legal.
Your race been talking to us like that for too long, man. Y'all can't. You see, y'all got to get out of there, bro. Y'all time is almost up according to Revelation. Y'all time almost up. Esau, you go back to Esau. Genesis 25 and 25. It said you were read all over.
Pulling the race card ain't gonna help you
No
out.
race car. It's a nation.
That's exactly what you just did.
It's a nation. I'm from the nation of Israel. You from the nation of Israel.
Let me explain something to you, sir. You understand by him writing you a citation that's a courtesy, he can arrest you merely on what he stopped you for. Do you understand that?
Okay. All right.
Now, what I'm going on to tell you...
Y'all got us.
What I'm going on to tell you is, yes, your tent is legal.
Okay, then. Write the ticket.
But if it's legal. That's what I'm telling you. If you will shut your mouth, you would understand that.
Stop cussing at me and de-escalate. Stop cursing and be professional, man.
Exactly, de-escalate it.
Stay within your professional guidelines, man. Risen Police Department says honor, integrity, and pride.
Good, you can read.
Listen,
you can
man,
read. Congratulations.
I'm talking to you like a man, bro. You gotta
No, you're not. You won't shut your mouth long enough to talk with anybody.
That's the First Amendment. It's the right to free speech.
I understand that.
Bro, that's the First Amendment, right to free speech.
But you can't converse with anybody when you interrupt them.
I'm telling you are the one online. You cannot sit up and tell me to shut my mouth. I'm not the little black boy from the 60s.
I'm not trying to treat you like anybody else.
But you talking to me like I'm something. You stop talking to me like
I just tried to tell you that your tent is legal, and you won't shut your mouth.
Listen, I don't have to. I got a right to free speech. I'm not cussing you. I'm not doing all of this. You see what I'm saying?
He wants to be an lock his.
So, because you're being an asshole, locked up now because of you being an asshole. That just blows my mind. It blows my mind. You got pulled over for a freaking tag because he's running his mouth. We're going to lock him up. What the hell is this? I'm sorry, but this is bullshit.
I need to put my tag on there today.
Now tell me they ain't trying to hurt this man. Tell me they ain't trying to hurt you. Tell me they ain't trying to hurt everybody out here on these streets when they pull you over and they're looking for something else. When they pull you over in the first place, they're going to hurt you anyways if they give you a ticket. Those tickets are expensive, and it's ridiculous. But they don't care. They don't.
Okay, I got to interject here. Lock him up for what? For exercising freedom of speech.
Exactly.
Exercising the First Amendment is an arrestable offense in Ridgeland, Missouri.
Makes me sick.
Yeah, as soon as I pulled
That's
him
what the
over, I
showcase
asked him
is.
to roll his back window down because I couldn't see in. Wouldn't respond.
Well, I tried to talk with him reasonably at first, but he just won't. You can't get a word in with him. So I mean, I'm not going to deal with an irrational
I got with
person.
you guys too.
And since he
You're
wants to be
irrational.
that way, then we'll take his guns and put them in safekeeping.
What the hell?
He's going to learn, dude. You don't treat police
gonna
like
learn
that
today.
right off the bat. I mean,
Because of the way you treated police, you get cuffed, you get locked up, and your guns get taken from you. So deleted First Amendment, deleted Second Amendment, deleted Fourth Amendment because of the way you talk to police.
I was trying to tell him that his tent was legal, and he wouldn't shut his mouth.
This has to stop.
Oh, you found some dope? Oh, another charge.
Wow.
Up to the counter.
Real funny, ain't it? I don't give a shit what you do on
Take
your
your right
phone.
hand out first, put it up on the counter.
Now listen, we got a control issue in the United States of America. We always have. To where the government thinks they can control everything we do, and then we got people that get brainwashed by the government into thinking the same thing. And if the government says that this is bad for you, then those people follow them and say, that's bad for you. I'm going to turn you in. I'm going to call the cops. If they're not hurting somebody and they're just doing it to themselves, how is it our business? I care. You shouldn't do anything bad, but it's not my life. We're all only here just for a short period of time. Short. And however you want to live your life, that's up to you, as long as you don't hurt nobody else. This is hurting people.
Up on the counter.
This guy was minding his own
Land of the
business.
free, home of the slave.
Dude, that dude talked himself into jail.
I know, I can tell.
It's disgusting.
How Adam, his picture look different from his damn his license picture look different from him.
You got it?
Well, you see, here's the law right here where you can actually talk yourself into jail. You can
Right.
talk yourself into cuffs. You can talk yourself out of having the right to freedom of speech and the right to keep and bear arms.
Just talk to a cop.
I was
all
going
you
just
gotta
right
do.
there. I wasn't even going to write him a ticket.
Oh, God.
I pulled him
yeah,
over because his tag was expired. I walked up to the car, and his tent was too dark on his back window. I couldn't see in. I said, will you roll down your back window for me? He wouldn't even respond. I said,
My window
driver,
was down.
roll down your back window for me. Wouldn't respond. I said, okay, driver, get out the car.
Yeah, that's he acting now. Like he, I don't know.
I think I've arrested him before. I think I arrested him on Old Canton. I'm going to talk to
probably
Sarge
did.
about it because I might hit him with resisting.
Yeah.
What?
I said, you got
Yeah, just stack up the charges. Make the guy's life even worse. Yeah, do it.
search you already.
They're
We
doing.
got the power.
Search me. I said, ma'am, just asking for your.
That's the problem.
Be cool with my.
He was throwing the N-word around. He was saying we was treating him like an N-word. I'm like,
She's like,
dude, I just asked you for your insurance.
There was more to that conversation. They don't put everything in the story either.
put the cuffs on.
These
Oh,
are
he
the
cuffed
written
up easy.
statements.
He didn't want that smoke.
Now, like, this, like, cuffs on.
Well, no, just verbally, like, just.
But this one, the conduct, well.
I'm gonna talk to Sarge about it.
Figure out court tortures.
Yep. Enhancement. Yep.
It's all back.
I'm gonna him every way I can.
Oh no.
I mean, you look like a car.
Yeah, I got.
I'm going to
All on
screw the
camera.
guy every way I can. How's that for protection and service?
It's
Here's the
ridiculous,
news
Brian.
story on the incident, and check out what the police chief says.
New at 10, Ridgeland's police chief responding tonight after his department received criticism on social media.
Yes, due to a body cam video showing a shouting match between an officer and a man he'd pulled over. 3 News Side's Nathan Lee joins us after speaking with Chief Brian Myers.
Well, Howard and Maggie, Frederick Gaddis was the man pulled over for a traffic stop March 16th on South Pear Orchard Road. And what started as a simple stop for an expired license plate quickly turned into much more. Now, 3 on Your Side has obtained the body cam video from the entire traffic stop.
Integrity, honor, and pride. You don't have integrity, and it's dishonorable to screw somebody every chance you get, every way you
Amen.
can.
There's been a video that has come to light that highly edited and also clipped and also taken out of. Some of it was switched around.
That's why we watched the entire thing, because this police chief is about to lie. Already did lie.
Regardless, there were some statements made by law enforcement that I think
He's not going to do wrong to us at all. My sound was cutting out, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm just so frustrated about this. But people believe this guy just because he's a cop. That's it. The sheep will follow. It's weird.
should not have been made.
On March 16th, Frederick Gaddis was stopped on
Statements. What about the actions?
South Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland for an expired license plate. But what would happen next has now gone semi-viral on Facebook. During your side, obtained body cam video of the entire 30-minute stop from both officers, and we'll walk you through what took place. Once stopped, the first officer walked to the car and asked Gaddis to roll down the window 3 times due to its tint, but Gaddis did not respond.
Can you roll his back window down for me?
Then when the officer asked him to get out of the car, he did. Once told why he was pulled over, Gaddis then showed officers his legal tag inside of his car. Officers then asked Gaddis for his license and proof of insurance. He provided his license on his phone, but not his insurance. After that, Gaddis willingly gave up his firearms on him and in his car. After that, the conversation takes a complete turn, causing one officer to be criticized for his language.
Yes, your 10 is legal.
Okay, then write the ticket.
But if you, yeah, it's legal. That's what I'm telling you. If you mouth,
Stop
you would
cussing
understand
at me, bro. See what I'm
that.
saying? He's not gonna get frustrated.
He wants to be lock his up.
And later on,
I'm gonna every way I can.
In other words, being an a-hole is an arrestable offense, and if we catch you do it, we're going to screw you every way we can.
Get away with
Ridgeland,
it.
Missouri Police Department.
now Chief Myers says they are conducting an investigation to determine discipline for the
On
officers.
themselves.
There will be action in regards to our officers here.
I bet.
We'll investigate ourselves. Don't worry. We'll get back with you and let you know what we did. It most likely will end up in a paid administrative vacation.
Yep.
As I said at the beginning of this,
And a promotion.
we police our own. We make sure that everybody's behaving and acting professionally.
That's a lie. Total lie.
Now, Chief Myers did not go into detail about what the discipline could be and said they handle these situations in-house. We also want to point out that we have been trying and will continue to try and get in contact with Frederick Gaddis to get his side of the story.
Somehow, some way, it should be fixed to where in every state, every county, every town, every city, whatever, there should be a group of people, just non-biased people that do this. They investigate whether the police did misconduct or not the police themselves, just a group of people, normal citizens, selected by a judge or whatever, however you want to do it, to decide if these cops did wrong or right or whatever, and then follow up with punishment. It's just my idea.
What if when you got pulled over, you told the cop, hey, don't worry, you said I was doing 65 and a 40. I'll tell you what, I'll investigate myself and I'll get back with you and let you know what I did, because we're going to conduct this investigation in-house.
Exactly.
Leave your thoughts
same
about
thing.
this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. What do you think about what the Ridgeland, Missouri Police Department did? What do you think about what the
Hey, yep. Leave your comment in my comments too, also. And I once again, I want to thank Brian. He does excellent work on his channel. But this video really strikes a nerve in me, the way that they talk to people. They come up with reasons to arrest you. I don't care if you're running your mouth. I mean, yeah, sometimes people get a little carried away. But why is it okay for the cop to do this? Explain that to me. I know I'm going to get people attacking me, but that's okay. I don't care. Because one of these days it's going to be you. It's going to be you that's stuck in this situation. I've been there. I felt the same way as you guys before. And you're going to find out. I'm telling you. Anyways, it's been my pleasure. I hope you subscribe, like, share, comment, click the notification bell. Come back because we are going to do a lot here on this channel with not just the First Amendment, but all the amendments, the Constitution itself, freedoms. We're going to showcase good and bad. But remember, just because somebody's good to you right now doesn't mean they're a good person. just like a regular person, because that's what they are. Until next time, have a safe day, blessed, and always, always watch what you say.